2025 has been a roller coaster for the motorcycle market. Some models disappear before they hit the showroom, while others quietly fade away. Today, we're counting down 7 bikes selling like crazy, combining performance, style, and value. And the number 1 pick might just surprise you. Number 7. KTM 1290 Super Duke R Evo. KTM calls it the Beast, and that's not just marketing hype. It's reality. With a 1301cc LC8 V-twin pumping out a brutal 190 horsepower, this bike doesn't just move, it launches. The Super Duke R Evo isn't for everyone. It's raw, it's aggressive, and it's unapologetically focused on thrill-seeking riders who demand the absolute most from a naked sport bike. But here's the twist. It's not just about power. KTM's semi-active suspension adapts in real time, giving you precision in the corners and comfort on the straights. Multiple ride modes, cornering ABS, and lean-sensitive traction control make sure all that performance stays controllable. Why is it selling like crazy? Because it delivers an unmatched rush without sacrificing modern safety and tech. Riders are choosing it for weekend blasts, track days, and the kind of adrenaline that makes you grin even after you've parked it. This isn't a just ride-to-work motorcycle. It's a machine for people who want every ride to feel like an event. And in a market where so many bikes aim to be for everyone, the Super Duke R Evo stands out by proudly being for a passionate few. Number 6. Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. Some motorcycles sell because they're the fastest. Others sell because they're the most advanced. The Interceptor 650? It sells because it captures a feeling. That classic twin-cylinder thrum, the rounded tank, the chrome accents. It's a postcard from another era, built with today's reliability. Underneath the retro looks is a 648cc air and oil-cooled parallel twin making a modest 47 horsepower. But the charm here isn't about raw numbers. It's about the experience. The gearbox is smooth, the ride is relaxed, and the price point is almost shockingly low for a bike with this level of style and build quality. Buyers range from new riders who want an approachable, beautiful machine to seasoned motorcyclists who just want something simple and pure for sunny weekend rides. In city streets, it turns heads. Parked outside a cafe, it draws conversations. Why is it selling like crazy? Because in a world of electronics-packed superbikes and towering adventure machines, the Interceptor offers something rare: authenticity. People aren't just buying a motorcycle, they're buying a mood, a connection to the golden age of riding, without the mechanical headaches of the past. It's proof that sometimes less really is more. Number 5. Yamaha MT-07 The MT-07 is one of those bikes that seems to make everyone happy. It's light, it's quick, it's affordable, and it's just plain fun to ride. Powered by Yamaha's legendary 689cc CP2 parallel twin, it delivers 72 horsepower. But it's the torque curve that makes it addictive. Crack the throttle at almost any RPM and it just surges forward with a satisfying growl. It's a commuter during the week, a canyon carver on Saturday, and a backroad explorer on Sunday. Its upright ergonomics make long rides comfortable, while the nimble chassis lets you flick it through traffic or sweepers with ease. Maintenance is simple, running costs are low, and it sips fuel at around 55 miles per gallon. Why is it selling like crazy? Because it manages to be both a great first big bike and a machine seasoned riders keep in the garage for pure enjoyment. It's that rare mix of accessibility and excitement. People are buying it because it doesn't force compromises. It's just as happy running errands as it is charging through a twisty mountain pass. In short, the MT-07 is the motorcycle equivalent of a best friend. Always ready, always dependable, and always a blast to hang out with. Number 4. BMW R1250 GS If motorcycles had royalty, the BMW R1250 GS would wear the crown. This adventure touring powerhouse has dominated sales charts for years, and in 2025 it's still setting the standard. The 1254cc boxer twin produces a silky 136 horsepower. With torque available from practically idle, its telelever front suspension and dynamic ESA electronically adjustable shocks deliver a ride so smooth you almost forget you're on 2 wheels. Whether you're crossing continents or just the county line, the GS is designed to make the journey effortless. Adaptive cruise control, cornering ABS, multiple riding modes. The tech list reads like a luxury car brochure. Why is it selling like crazy? Because it's the ultimate all-rounder. It's rugged enough for dirt trails, comfortable enough for 1,000-mile days, and stylish enough to park outside a 5-star hotel. Riders choose it because it's the one bike that can truly do it all. And when you've got a motorcycle that can take you from a cobblestone European street to the middle of the Sahara without breaking a sweat, it's no wonder they're flying off the showroom floor. Number 3. Kawasaki Z650. The Kawasaki Z650 hits that sweet spot between performance, practicality, and price. At its heart is a 649cc parallel twin producing 67 horsepower. Enough to keep you entertained but never overwhelming. It's lightweight, responsive, and feels just as comfortable slicing through traffic as it does leaning hard into a corner. The styling is sharp and modern without going overboard. And the upright riding position means you can spend hours in the saddle without feeling cramped. Add in around 55 miles per gallon fuel efficiency and reasonable insurance costs, and you've got a bike that makes sense on paper and in the real world. Why is it selling like crazy? Because it appeals to a huge range of riders. Newer riders love its approachable nature. Veterans appreciate its balance and everyday usability. Commuters see it as a reliable workhorse, while weekend warriors use it as their twisty road toy. The Z650 isn't trying to be a superbike or an adventure monster. It's simply a great motorcycle for just about anything you want to do. And that's exactly why it's leaving dealerships as fast as they can get them. Number 2. Honda Africa Twin. Some bikes are built for highways, others are made for trails. The Africa Twin is built for both, and it's been proving that for decades. In its 2025 form, it carries a 1084cc parallel twin engine tuned for versatility, delivering roughly 101 horsepower and a wave of torque that's usable in any situation. It's the kind of power that feels just as confident at 48 miles per gallon on the interstate as it does crawling up a rocky trail. Its long-travel Showa suspension eats up potholes, bumps, and ruts, while the upright seating position keeps riders comfortable for hours. The electronic suite, including multiple ride modes, traction control, wheelie control, and cornering ABS, gives you the freedom to push hard without losing confidence. And then there's Honda's DCT automatic option, a feature many riders swear by for reducing fatigue on long days or tricky terrain. Why is it selling like crazy? Because it's one bike that can replace 2 or 3 others. Commuters love it for its reliability. Tourers value its comfort. Adventurers trust it when the pavement ends. Riders are buying the Africa Twin not just as transportation, but as a ticket to go anywhere. And in a world where freedom matters, that's priceless. Number 1. Honda Rebel 1100. Cruisers have always had a place in motorcycling, but the Rebel 1100 is rewriting what a modern cruiser can be. It takes the laid-back style riders love and injects it with modern performance and technology. Under the sculpted tank, you'll find the same 1084cc parallel twin used in the Africa Twin. Tuned for strong, smooth acceleration, it makes about 86 horsepower, which is more than enough to make highway overtakes effortless while keeping the ride calm and composed. The low 27.5 inches seat height and neutral ergonomics invite riders of all sizes, and the chassis strikes a balance between stability and agility. Add in Honda's optional DCT automatic, cruise control, and selectable ride modes, and you've got a cruiser that's equally happy gliding through city streets or tackling winding back roads. Why is it selling like crazy? It appeals to riders who want style without sacrificing comfort or tech. For many, it's the perfect return-to-riding bike, while others see it as a modern alternative to bulkier, more expensive cruisers. People are buying the Rebel 1100 because it looks cool, rides easy, and delivers the kind of performance that turns every ride into a reason to stay out just a little longer. From street fighters to cruisers, 2025 is proving to be a golden year for riders. No matter your style, there's a bike here ready to win your heart. The question is, which one would you ride home?